Hey, what's going on? I'm here with my buddy Sal Demilio, who I was originally going to take out here and have him killed, but he makes me laugh, and so he gets to live another day. We're out here at the Pioneer Saloon, which is an old school place out here in Good Spring, Nevada, which is in the middle of nowhere. It's about 30 minutes outside of Vegas.
Yes.
And I've been here before, and your first time here. The place has a ton of history. It's super cool. Got bullet holes in the walls. I wanted to make you feel at home since you're from Detroit.
Yes, I saw the bullet holes. That was cool. Just a really cool place. So I'm glad I came out here. I mean, when we came out here, I thought you really were killing me.
That's so funny.
I mean, I really did think that's what you were doing. But then all of a sudden we show up and there's this little bar and it's been here forever and really cool place, man.
Well, it's great having you out here in Vegas, working this week at the Downtown Grand. And had an absolute blast, and it's always great hanging with you out here in Vegas. Had a couple of Bloody Marys here to get things started. A little hair of the dog from last night to kind of take a little bit of the edge off. And you're a big gambling guy. You like to you play blackjack. You do sports betting, stuff like that. Yep. The latest line that we saw on the Detroit Lions to win the Super Bowl, both of us being from Detroit originally, are sadly it's ingrained in our DNA to be Lions fans, was 40-1.
40-1.
That was 40-1. Do you think
not enough?
Should that number be higher?
Yeah, it should be at least 250-1, because it ain't gonna happen. It should not be 40-1.
You have the same optimism that I do as a Lions fan. I think we both looked at that line and we went up and we tapped the window. Okay. To see if it was right.
First of all, when you make a bet like that, it's like a 3-4 month bet. You know what I mean? You're not collecting that right away. So why in the world would you want to tie up your hard-earned
money,
Grand Casino Comedy Club money that you just made,
exactly,
and put it on the Lions
and be stuck watching the Lions the entire season?
You'd have better luck putting $40 in Enron stock. That might be making a comeback before the Lions.
So funny. This place, by the way, like I said, we're at the Pioneer Saloon. You notice behind me there are barrels that you can actually buy a barrel, and you put your name on the barrel, and that's your bourbon, that's your whiskey back there. Put a lock on it, come out here, and undo the lock and serve yourself, which just has the makings of a disaster. But I think it would be actually quite entertaining.
I think it's great. If they could, here's the one thing I would change on this: if they could put see-through on the front, so you could see how much you drank, that would be kind of cool. To like buy a barrel and then a week later it's like half empty, and these guys, owners, would be like, "Wow, man, Sal came in, bought a barrel, and has already drank half of it." You know, that'd be kind of cool.
I don't even know my exact consumption of whiskey. You and I have hung together a long, long time. You've seen how much I've knocked back through the years. Now, you're a big comedian, obviously. Before this, you were doing stuff. You were working for a beverage company. And you and I had talked through the years. It was so funny because one of the companies that you worked for, Shaquille O'Neal, was one of your celebrity sponsors, endorsers.
Yep.
What? Tell me some of the funniest stories. Tell me a funny story about hanging out with him. What do people not know about Shaq?
What people don't know about Shaq? Just really cool guy. I mean, long story short, I did about 7 different events for him. The first time I met him, like in Milwaukee, he really didn't talk to me that much, and just was like, I was the guy that had to get pictures with him drinking this Buku energy drink. And then by City 6, he's introducing me to Dwayne Wade and all the other players. Hey, this is my boy Sal, and he just became real cool. Once he got to know that, I was the guy that was going to make his life easier to pick up $20,000, because that's what we were paying him. So basically we were giving him $20,000 to go have a drink with his buddies after the game, because we would be in the city that he was playing.
Right.
We would follow his schedule around. And he just was a really, really cool guy. And women want to just, to be honest with you, I don't know if I can say this on here, but women want to just see his penis. I mean, there would be women coming up to him in the bar going, I know you're married. I just want to see it, Shaq. And he'd be like, nah, that's not going to happen. I mean, he was, but Dwayne Wade will show you. Right. He would just do something like that.
Pawn off the penis showing on his teammate. For the record, I've never had anybody ask me that, ever, under any circumstance.
True story, man.
I've had people ask me to put it away. But never to actually Or if I pulled it out, they would say, "Is there more?" This can't be all. This can't be all.
Oh my God!
You're a big Vegas fan. Always great to have you out here in Vegas. If there is one entertainer that you could go back in time, a Vegas iconic entertainer, if you could be that person for a week, who would it be?
And they lived in this town, kind of thing.
Just
like
yeah,
they were
an old
I would
school
want
Vegas
to be
entertainer.
either Frank Sinatra. I wouldn't mind being Dean Martin, or obviously Elvis. You know, one of those kind of guys, one of the crooner guys. You know,
You got to pick
that
one.
kind of year.
Pick one.
I'm going to go with Sinatra just because I like Elvis. I'm a huge Elvis fan, but Elvis did it with too much pizzazz and crazy outfits and everything. Frank was just that suit. He always had a suit. He had like a cocktail in his hand.
Right.
That's who I would have wanted to be.
I would almost go Sammy for me. You know,
Yeah.
I think I'd make a good, small, African-American Jewish guy. I could easily pop in a glass eye and I'll be solid. Sal Demilio, follow his podcast, Sal and Bob Show. All the information to find him is listed below. SalDemilio.com is his website. And like I said, Sal and Bob Show, your podcast with Bob Phillips is absolutely hysterical. People go online, find it, Spotify, Stitcher, iTunes, all the your favorite podcast platforms, and listen to that. Sal, great to see you, buddy.
Yeah,
see you
great
out
to
here.
see you too,
See you
man.
out here in Vegas next time, brother.
Absolutely,
You got
man.
it.
Thanks a
Pioneer
lot.
Saloon will be waiting for you.